This is Trekzone Plays.
We need to know why the facility powered up after you shut it down. Krindo?
Nothing matters. He's dead.
We must see to it that no one else dies.
He's dead and I killed him.
Your self-pity may get many more killed.
I don't know why it powered up again.
That's what you said about the behavioral regulators.
I didn't command it to kill my father.
Then who did?
Other Idril.
Impossible. They don't even know about the Master Control Facility.
The what?
Somewhere in this sector is a planet with a Master Control Facility. It has the power to override all the others, but we never discovered its location.
Who knew about it?
Just my father and myself. And Omag.
Omag.
He must have deciphered the location.
Omag the Ferengi? We've had dealings with him.
He funded our work. We knew he was exploiting the priceless artifacts of our people for profit, but it was the only way. Omag, he betrayed me and killed my father.
Will you help us find him?
Gladly. Tell me what I have to do.
Contact him. Tell him you have found a planet far greater than the Master Control Facility. Tell him you need his help to dig it up.
We always met in a rundown starbase in the Jadaf system. It's run by an old Klingon arms trader named Lurak.
Lieutenant, I want you to use Krindo to set a trap for Omag. Take Ensign Gonzalez to assist you.
Come on, Krindo. You're going to call Omag from your shuttle.
Why?
He'll be suspicious if you call from a Federation frequency.
I'll need to repair my shuttle's comm system.
Picard to Lieutenant Barclay. Meet Krindo and Lieutenant Monroe in Shuttle Bay 2 and help Krindo repair his long-range communication system.
Aye, sir.
How is Clea?
She's doing well, all things considered. She's adjusting to life on the Enterprise.
Right on time. Krindo, can you help me with this positional stabilizer?
I have a newer one in my spare parts.
Monroe, this may take a while. I'll let you know when we're done.
Clear to Monroe.
Go ahead.
Will you please come by my quarters?
Alex?
What is it, Telsia?
Hey, find me later. Maybe we can talk.
Hazard crew quarters.
Dr. Clea is very beautiful.
How are his spirits?
Low. He's despondent over his father.
Inagor was a great man. While Krindo would never admit it, he admired his father greatly. He always wanted his father to be proud of his accomplishments. I want to see him, but I can't. I cannot forgive him for his deadly lies.
You should see him. He's paid a high price for his lies.
He made us all pay. But there is wisdom in your words. I shall see him.
Is that invitation still open?
Of course. Meet you in the observation lounge?
Hi, Telsia.
Glad you made it. You've been very busy lately.
Yeah, I've had a lot of research.
With the Idril woman.
You sound jealous.
You sound afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Of us. Look, I realize we haven't had a lot of time to reconnect since I've been on the Enterprise.
It's not that. It's the Dallas.
The Dallas?
When I walked onto that death ship and saw the bodies, and when I learned you didn't make it to the safety of the station...
What?
Telsia, I thought you were dead.
We risk death together all the time in the Delta Quadrant.
But I never saw you dead.
That's so hard to take? Me appearing dead?
No. You being alive.
Explain that.
Telsia, I am so grateful that you're alive that I can't even think about losing you again.
Oh. It's a terrible lesson, the exomorphs turning on their masters.
It's a good thing you convinced Krindo to help us. I don't think Sid would have made it much longer.
Lieutenant Monroe, I have a new toy to show you.
Deck 8 Armory.
We've replaced a photon burst with a quantum burst weapon. It uses micro-quantum torpedoes. You can test it in the new holoprogram. Almost as good as a Klingon.
Barclay to Monroe. We're finished. We can transmit now.
Those Idril rebels used some very unorthodox tactics on us. They are lucky Sydney was injured and not killed.
Deck 7 Shuttle Bay.
Sorry, I can't talk right now.
Omag is on the starbase. He's agreed to meet Krindo. Take Krindo's shuttle to the meeting. We're keeping the Enterprise out of range of the starbase's sensors, so you'll be on your own.
I'm ready. Keep the engines hot, Sydney. We may have to leave in a hurry.
You got it.
Keep your weapons out of sight unless we need to defend ourselves.
Hopefully, Omag will come quietly.
Okay, Krindo. Let's go to the bar.
So, I'm having trouble finding work, and this old trader I know says he's got a job. Toys for the colony regular file. How degrading. Wait, gets better. So he says they're in boxes, but under no circumstances should I inspect them.
That's strange.
Yes. So, of course, I open them up. And what do I find? Tribbles.
Tribbles? You're kidding.
So I'm thinking I can't deliver these, but I need the latinum, you know?
So what'd you do?
Tribble stew.
No.
Yes, tastes almost like chicken. I sold the muck to refugees on Farius Prime.
I gotta remember that one.
Only problem is, I got about 10 metric tons of tribble hair to get rid of.
Tribble hair coats?
Maybe. Right now I'm leaning toward tribble felt hats. There's a market for those to some of the Romulan merchants that operate near the neutral zone.
Then again, transfer of tribbles in any form is forbidden in Klingon space.
Good point.
This old starbase has seen better days.
I hear that the Ferengi Omag is looking for new clients. I wonder if he's in the VIP room.
The Ferengi are without honor. I will not trade with them.
Some of my best deals have been with Ferengi.
Like the deal for the irradiated plasma regulators?
How was he to know they came from a damaged Pakled freighter?
Or the time Omag sold you the Ferenginar bridge?
I guess you're right. I never really thought about it that way.
Of course I am right. You are an ignorant...
I'm thinking about starting a band.
You're kidding, right?
No, I'm serious. Vorlock and I have been practicing together for a few weeks.
So, what kind of music?
To be successful in a place like this, we're leaning towards a mix of Klingon opera and classical human and Andorian styles.
That sounds terrible. I'm in.
Excellent. There's just one thing. We need a practice space.
A practice space? Wait a minute. You're not thinking of my cargo bay.
The acoustics are great in there.
No way.
Oh, come on. Think of the latinum we'll make.
I don't see him.
I'm the commander of the transport vessel Kaitan. My friend here tells me you're looking for transportation?
Yes, indeed. If it's a big vessel.
Big vessel? The Kaitan is a Wudan-class transport vessel.
Should I know what that means?
Let's just say, it's big. I've outhauled Romulan starships, not just the D-cruisers either. I can carry more cargo than even the big Dederidex-class ships. What's the cargo?
Only myself, 10 transport containers of domesticated targ, and no questions asked.
What's your destination?
Didn't I just say no questions asked? I'll provide you with the coordinates after we depart the station.
3,000 latinum in advance, or no deal.
3,000? We could almost buy a Klingon bird of prey for that.
That's obvious, but I think where you're going, you'll need an experienced pilot.
I'm sure for that money, we could buy a pilot, too.
How about we give you 2,000 now, and another 2,000 when we reach our destination?
4,000 total? I could do that. My ship is at your disposal, friend.
We will have our cargo ready for transport in 1 hour.
Let's see if we can get a drink before we leave. It might be hard to get Romulan ale where we are going.
Make mine a double. You know, their aged Romulan ale is just the standard Romulan ale. They don't sell right away. Every couple of years, they pump a bunch of it out of storage, they change the label on the bottle, and they sell it for twice the price.
Really? That's terrible.
It's true. And what's more, it's not all a century old. Some of it's from 150-year-old batches, others from 50-year-old batches. They just mix it all together and they kind of average it out.
What a ripoff. We need another round of Romulan Century over here.
These mercenaries look dangerous.
Let's go get the Ferengi.
Yesterday, this big lizard man comes into my store. I say, what can I do for you? And all he does is hiss.
Hiss?
Well, sort of an articulated hissing like,
Weird.
Then he hands me a card, and all it says is Gorn.
Gorn. That sounds familiar.
Anyway, he keeps pointing to the disruptors like he wants one.
I wouldn't give a freak like that any kind of a weapon.
No kidding. I told him to go somewhere else. I won't deal with his kind.
I hear you. VIP lounge is locked. Only the bartender can get you in.
How much to get into the VIP room?
Ha! You have to prove your worth. You'll have to beat our Nausicaan friend in melee combat.
You dare trifle with me, Federation? Die.
Get him, Monroe!
Nice job. Here's the code to the VIP room. Come back when you want a job as a bouncer.
I'm telling you, that guy is Ardrek Luxor.
Now, why would a famous rising musician be here?
I don't know. Maybe he's searching for his next bold new look.
Here? On a Klingon starbase? Right. I'll bet he's planning to launch a new fashion trend. Mercenary chic.
Fine. I'll bet you 50 Latinum that guy over there is Ardrek Luxor.
50 Latinum? You don't have 50 Latinum to your name. If you did, you'd be in the gaming hall right now.
Look, I've got a shipment of Tholian figurines coming in tomorrow. That's worth at least 50 Latinum.
Figurines? What am I gonna do with 50 Latinum worth of Tholian figurines?
I'm going to sell them to the Andorians. Then I'll have well more than 50 Latinum.
And why would an Andorian mercenary want to buy Tholian figurines?
They don't get them for themselves. They get them as gifts for their wives. They like to display them in cases in their family communal area.
Ah, I think I've been inside one of those dwellings. It was truly repulsive.
Their women are almost addicted to these things. No matter how many they possess, every time a new type comes out, they immediately desire to obtain it to add to their menagerie.
Fine. I'll wager you 50 latinum that this is not Ardrek Luxor. And you'd better not try to pay it off with those hideous figurines.
Deal. Now let's go ask him.
Okay, where is he?
Where'd he go?
I think he left.
That's too bad. I was going to see if he wanted to buy some Tholian figurines.
There he is.
Walk over to him without looking back at us.
Ah, Krindo. Sit down, my friend. Where did you find this new master control facility?
Where'd you find the old one?
Goodbye.
Sit down, Omag. Let's keep this friendly.
Friendly? The bigger the smile, the sharper the knife. Ferengi Rules of Acquisition number 48. Sorry, never heard of this master control facility.
Rule 7, keep your ears open. Where is the master control facility?
I heard you, but I don't know about this controlling facility, Master.
Rule 60, keep your lies consistent.
All right, you caught me in an inconsistency. So here's the truth. I don't know where the master control facility is.
Rule 85, never let the competition know what you're thinking.
I don't intend to. And I've never heard of your master control facility.
You lying Ferengi!
Tell the truth, and they accuse you of lying. Just like Rule 285. No good deed ever goes unpunished.
How do we know you're telling the truth? Rule 181 says, not even dishonesty can tarnish the shine of profit.
Because I don't want to know where it is. If I knew the location of the master control facility, my customer would be afraid I'd sell it again. Why give him incentive to kill me? No! I merely sold Krindo's data from those old ruins and let my customer fiddle about with those star charts to actually find it.
But I gave you false data.
False data? Now who's the liar?
Of course I lied. I'm too smart to trust you.
But dumb enough to trust the shuttle I gave you. Rule 99. Trust is the biggest liability of all. Your shuttle transmitted all the real data to me.
You son of a...
Rule 31. Never make fun of a Ferengi's mother.
Insult something he cares about instead.
I'll kill you.
No, you won't. Omag, give us the name of your customer and you can go. Rule 76. Every once in a while, declare peace.
But war is good for business. Rule 34. And here's another rule. Let's you and him fight. Latinum for Federation heads!
Gonzalez, stay here with Krindo.
Aye, sir. I'll clean up this mess.
Federation scum right behind me! Arrest everyone! Stop! And I'll pay you well. Starship time. Scum right behind me. They're here to arrest everyone. Federation, where's the prophet? Kill this Federation scum? Down, Mr. Federation. Help! Help! Federation attackers!
Slow down, Omag.
Stop him! In the name of the Empire!
I'm no longer a commander in the Klingon Empire.
You still know how to shoot? Save me! I'm your best customer!
Very well. What's wrong with this piece of Bagtag?
Why are you protecting that honorless Ferengi Capect?
That is my business.
Business is right. Klingons aren't supposed to fight for Latinum.
Die! Can you breathe in a vacuum, Tiger? My scan will find its mark.
Klingons don't fight for latinum.
You dare insult my honor?
What honor? You're a line capect.
Ah! Space is cold. Sloppy.
Roach Enterprise. OMAG has just left the station.
Thank you, Lieutenant. We're moving to intercept his shuttle now. Report back to the Enterprise.
Monroe to Sydney. Pick me up immediately.
Coming right now.
Tetrion Gatling gun. Nice.
Thank you.